Hey, we are live again. We want to talk about Arsenal, a lot of things, a lot of good football stories this week. Not this week, because it's when we are starting with them. Arsenal are really, really destroyed. Uh, we call demolish, not destroy. Arsenal are really, really demolished Crystal Palace, and Arsenal is a big topic because this is a topic we want to talk about. The title race is now on. The title race is back. We are here to tell you the title race is back. Are they going to stop Manchester City or are they going to stop Manchester City because they are now saving it? We are in the second leg. Then another thing also Evans want to dive into that happened this week is actually the Arsenal probably is hard and it is the right offer. Someone needs to the right offer, right? Lead. Then another thing also we want to talk to is the special one, Jose Mourinho. Really lost his job this week and maybe somehow is in way to Saudi Arabia. A lot of things, a lot of big stories. That's so Mourinho is on his way to Saudi Arabia fully. This is really, really interesting story we want to talk about too. Then another story we want to dive into. 51 for Nana. 51 goals considered already for Onana and Ronaldo. 51 for club and country in total competitive games. How many goals is Onana contributing? We are not criticizing Onana, but we are just asking the question. We want to talk about that one. Also, really, really interesting story really happened yesterday. Another thing what we want to dive into, a very, very interesting topic is Manchester United again are into Ajax player, a striker. So keep in touch, make sure smash a like on the video, don't forget to click that subscription button if you know you are new. Don't forget to click that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, you will automatically notified. To our subscribers, we want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Without you, we should not be able to reach where we are at the moment. So thank you so much and drop your comments, drop your thoughts. Arsenal demolish Crystal Palace. Evan, let's start with that. First, greet your audience. You really, yesterday, you have to apologize for what happened yesterday. Somebody is explaining our problem, our problem. Let me just say it in a moment. Let me just
Guys hear us now? I think you guys can hear us well. Can you guys hear us now? Yes. Let's go.
I think we are good now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm saying we planned to go live yesterday,
yeah.
but due to some unforeseeable challenges, we were unable to do that. So we really apologize and we've tried to make it today.
So let's go just direct into it. Yesterday, really things happened which we didn't expect. So just dive into it. Yes. What do you think of this one? Arsenal back in the title race. Can you say Arsenal are back in the title race? Because this is really, really interesting.
Yes, I told you some
5-0. Yes. And this Arsenal, mark it that it was not. He was not scoring a lot of goals. Yeah. Actually, at the beginning of the season this time around, if you compare the Arsenal converting rate of goals to last season, they have been low. And now, today, in the second leg of the game, of the matches, and now they are
demolishing the opponents.
They have now struck 5 against Crystal Palace. What do you think of that?
I think, first thing first, there was never crisis. I said this sometimes, but there was never crisis at Arsenal. Knowing that maybe the level of fixtures, they were too much for them, but there was never crisis at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Then today, I think you saw the lineup and also you watched the game.
Watched the game.
The likes of Gabriel Jesus are back. And also Gabriel Martinelli is also back.
Martinelli actually scored 2 goals and we were criticizing him.
Yes. No, those are the key strikers that Arsenal have already normally relies on. So when they're back, you can be assured that you're going to get goals.
Yeah.
So I think it's a booster for Arteta's guys, and that's why they've really managed to make such kind of performance today. Yeah.
And if you look now this one into a title race, we can speak of Now we are getting into second leg of the game where we always say this is the defining moment of each and every club. This is where you reflect yourself and say, you know what, this is what I am aiming at. If you look the difference between Arsenal and top four, let's say top four, not top four, winning the title, they're back into it. If you compare to what we saw against Liverpool in the previous cup, but because Arsenal are still in Champions League, and if you look the chances they have, you have a feeling that Arsenal might win Premier League this season if they start well the second leg the way they have started well.
Yes, they have the capability, because we saw it in the previous campaign. They were really good until the last moment when they bottled it. I think they have learned from their mistakes, and I think this time round, they can do the unthinkable. What they need to do is the level of consistency. Especially, Arsenal, the kind of games they lost in the first leg, they should have not lost. Especially the average teams. The average teams.
Somehow also VR played a key part of it. You can remember
the game against Newcastle.
Some of the games VR played against.
So if they remain consistent, and the games when they play against average teams, they should be aiming at collecting maximum points. That's what will help them, because the kind of opponents they have are always consistent. Liverpool and City are up there, and when you're competing against them,
Liverpool and City, you have to
and if you're not consistent, there's nowhere you to go. So I think Arteta knows that, and that is what he's trying to amend.
Let's go now to, we are still in Arsenal title race, because we always talk about January transfer window is where clubs always look to boost their squad, where clubs always try to mold something into the team, try to bring somebody, a key player in who can try to help the team to boost. And a lot of transfer rumors who are targeting one of the top strikers this season, who is playing their game today, Ivan Toney. What do you think of Ivan Toney? Can you bring him into Arsenal team just in case Arsenal decide to go for that? Do you think it can really boost their chance to get the title? Or they also talked about somebody like Benzema.
Yes, I had some rumors early this week that they also consider Benzema. Yes, it's a good for the club, as well as for the, how do we call it?
The team,
the depth of the squad. Because it comes sometimes like the big, what do you call it, Gabriel Jesus is someone that you can never rely on, because he's prone to injuries. Yes, he's prone to injuries, and it can't be the point man. So if you get someone that can give that backup when maybe he's out or something like that, that one will be advantageous to the team. But again, considering the form of Benzema, I don't know if they can replicate it back in the Premier League, because even in Saudi Arabia, it seems to be struggling
to get the goals are not coming out.
The goals are not coming, but it's someone who has been proven, has done it in Real Madrid or in other teams, has played.
He's a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yes, he's also a Ballon d'Or just recently, 2-3 years ago. So if that one can materialize, then it's good for the team. But so far, it's still a transfer rumor. Yes. Then on Ivan Toney, before the ban, he was really good. But no, he has taken almost 8 months
without playing
competitive football. So we don't know whether he's going to replicate that form, or maybe the ban can affect his playing career. So it might be a gamble, but Toney was good. Ivan Toney was good before the ban. If they really mean that they want to bring him in, no problem, but he's someone who has been proven and can also provide the necessary depth to the squad.
That's interesting, because it's been as to who...
Has he been cleared of all the charges?
He's cleared, and today is playing his first game. I think the game is they are now going on. The game is on now. And if you look to Arteta's team this season and compare to Arteta's team last season, there's a lot of big change, especially with their style of play. They don't score a lot of goals like last season, apart from today's game, which they really surprised people. We never expected Arsenal to put 5 against Crystal Palace, which is a well-blocking team. Sorry for Crystal Palace, but Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City. According to you, if you rate this these three teams,
Yes.
do you think Arsenal can stop the two? In your own opinion, I know you're a Manchester City fan. In your own opinion, do you think Arsenal can? We are not saying they cannot able, because if you want to learn from experience,
Yes.
if you want to somebody who has learned from experience, losing the league when it's close to it,
Actually,
it's
topping
Arsenal.
the league for a record 248
days.
days,
Uh-huh.
and they still went ahead. I don't want to use the term bottled because
But-
it can offend some of our fans.
Yeah.
Okay, they let it go.
Mhm.
Arsenal has the capability because first leg they thrashed City
Yes.
1-0.
Mm.
They drew. I'm talking about the league.
Yeah.
They drew with the Liverpool.
Liverpool.
So it means they have the capability of getting points out of this top two.
Mhm.
So there's no reason to raise an alarm that they cannot do it.
Mhm.
I think they have the capacity, and if they continue to work out the way they did in the previous season,
Mhm.
actually, do you recall in the first leg of last season?
Yes.
I think they lost only one game, and it was against United.
Yeah, I can
And
remember
one
that.
draw.
And one draw.
Yes.
Mm.
So they had a magnificent record,
Yeah.
and if they really work hard again,
Yeah.
they can replicate that. Because this season, most of the teams, the top 5 teams, they have not been such clinical.
Oh, yeah. They are not
City
even
have lost a number of games.
Little as last
Yes,
season.
yeah, City have lost a number of games. You know that.
City,
Same to Liverpool, United,
all
Tottenham,
these-
all the big six, the previous Chelsea. Not to forget that they have lost a number of games. And if the Arsenal has a plan of capitalizing on, yes, they can win.
Interestingly, actually, that one not bring us to the next question. That is all we can say against Arsenal in the title race. I don't have nothing to say about it. Actually, that one is
But
going
how have you checked their
next 5 games.
next 5 games?
Yeah.
Coming fixture, because
They are,
that
that
one-
one plays also a key role.
yes, that one
Yesterday,
can define
Hmm.
how it will shape, how the table will shape.
Actually, they played in their next 5 game. The
Yes.
first game was today, which I checked yesterday, was against Crystal Palace, which have already taken 3 points.
Yes.
The next game is Crystal Palace away, Forest away. Or do you think they can somehow gamble
They
the
can-
points?
yes, they can
3
gamble.
points there is not.
Yes.
Forest also are playing good football, by
Yes,
the way. With
she's the rival of Nuno.
Nuno.
Yes.
Away.
But on paper, it appears that it is a manageable game.
It's a manageable
Yes,
game.
and
They
if
can
work
get a
well,
result at
they
the
can
next
get some
result.
points there.
The next game, which is really critical, which is going also to play a key role into Arsenal title race, is
Yes.
Liverpool game. The second game, which will be
Oh,
home.
after Nottingham.
Forest.
Okay.
It's Liverpool game.
That one will be tricky.
That
but-
one will be tricky, and
they'll
that
be
one
playing at
also will
Anfield.
define a moment for Liverpool and Manchester City,
Yeah.
because Manchester City looking at
who lost the game?
Liverpool home.
Yeah.
No, Arsenal will be home.
Okay.
Mm.
I think they need to win that game if they really want to make a statement.
Yeah.
They need to win that game.
It's really challenging because
It's challenging, but
Man
they can
City,
do
if
it.
you look even Man City, because we are talking now into title race, you have to bring Man City into this.
Oh, yeah.
Man City might be looking at this game and saying, you know what, this is the chance to pass them.
Mm.
Because Man City have game in hand. Let's say
Against
it
Brentford.
plays a draw.
Yeah.
And Liverpool's also looking into this one and saying, you know what, if you want to beat, we want to chase for title, we have to beat Arsenal and prove them that that one is going to define, it's going to really define the Arsenal season, that Liverpool game. After Liverpool game is also a tricky one. They're going to play West Ham away.
West Ham have really tried to get points
Points
out, of
of-
the,
yeah,
out of the top 5.
Mhm.
And it will be a tricky one, but with football you can't say
You
it's
can say
impossible. Yes, but on paper
Yeah.
they can manage it. They can manage it.
And they have actually, if you look, their next game will be Burnley, which is really also interesting.
After West Ham.
After West Ham is Burnley.
Okay. Burnley they can still get.
So out of these 5, let's say today they have
maybe
got 3.
maybe 2, Liverpool and West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah, that would be challenging to them.
Forest they can pick. So
can
let's say
get
out of 4,
points.
they can get 6 points.
Yeah.
Doubly they can go 6-7.
Out of 4 games, which has a maximum of 12 points,
Yeah.
they can get 9 or maybe 8, and that would be a plus for them.
A plus for them.
Maybe they fight for a draw.
If you look now for Chelsea, also this not Chelsea, Liverpool,
Yes.
they really had a tough point here. Also them,
Their next game.
Their next game is Bournemouth, which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
Really interesting one to watch. Actually, they should get 3 points against
should
Bournemouth
get, yeah.
if you look at it on paper
Yes.
directly. The next one is Chelsea. Tough one to pick, tough one to play, and you have to be thinking like, well, you know what? Chelsea can get a point out of Arsenal. Might be looking at that Chelsea game and say, you know what? Let's see.
They should do it.
The Chelsea play wonders. What do you think of that?
Against Chelsea?
Yeah.
Chelsea this season, it's unpredictable, but I don't know what Pochettino has for us in plans. They might pull up some surprises
against Liverpool.
But then Liverpool has not been so
clinical. They just have those lucky days and the lucky goals, which normally happen.
They can get points out of Liverpool, but it has to be a very difficult.
I think Chelsea might stop Liverpool's hope for title if Liverpool lose against Chelsea.
It will be tough.
It will be tough.
And McHugh, we are also back. By that time, Champions League is back.
Yeah.
So
Liverpool are not even in Champions League.
Europa. Yeah, but the European football will be back by then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tough one, really for Chelsea. And if you look,
Chelsea are only participating in one
competition
so far. No, and Carabao.
Even Carabao.
Carabao
they're playing this week.
Yeah, this week.
This week, which is starting on Monday.
Yeah. They'll have a game against Middlesbrough, the second leg.
Yeah, I don't think actually, I don't think they will. That is the point they are checking on. They have to be
they have to get some silverware. Maybe that Carabao.
That Carabao. There's the third game for Liverpool will be Arsenal, which will be really Arsenal might be looking. Let me get a 1 point here or a 3 points, depending on what Chelsea will do.
Yeah.
The next one for them is also Burnley. They have really troubled Burnley.
Burnley have tough fixtures.
Burnley have really tough fixture. Really tough one. So that one probably in the next 4.
Yeah, Liverpool maybe that
can get Chelsea game
and Arsenal game as tricky.
Chelsea game and Arsenal game. Bournemouth and Burnley. Somehow they can get fumble.
Yeah, but I know by that time, title race is slowly gaining
its momentum,
and with that, sometimes even if you are playing bad, but when you are up there
and getting points,
that point and that momentum, you just find yourself picking up. And you remember how Leicester did it in the previous time when they won it.
2018,
2016, around that time, yeah, they were not that good, but now it reached a time that now they started to believe in
the defining moment.
Yes.
And you say, you know what?
After game 27, and you are top there, and you never expected that. Then now you yourself start to believe that it is possible, because it's not by mistake that you are there. It's about hard work.
How you have played this season, how things have gone with you this season. Really interesting one. Actually, that is how the title race is. Please tell us on the comment section what you guys think about the title race this season. Who do you think? Where do you see Arsenal finishing? We actually haven't asked you. If you at your own analysis at this rate, the way these things are going, where do you see Arsenal finishing?
No, me, I still stick to my earlier
prediction which you did in the last the first race, in the first video of the season.
Number 3.
With Liverpool number 2.
Yes.
Tough one. Let's see down in the comment section what you guys think. Premier League is really interesting one. We are now jumping into something else, which I don't know. We have talked about Ivan Toney. We have talked about Arsenal title race.
Yes.
Now we are jumping into a big story which really popped out this week. This is now concerning your club, Manchester City. Your club, Manchester City. The former financial advisor on TalkSport this week said if unlikely those charges might not occur, but if they occur, Manchester City might be facing a relegation.
Who is that guy? Who was that guy who was daydreaming?
And the guy was daydreaming.
Who will face relegation?
Manchester City will face a relegation. What do you think? This is stuff. I don't want Manchester City. Let me be honest.
I know.
I don't want Manchester City to be relegated.
But you want some huge point deduction.
Huge point deduction.
Which
I just
might,
want them to
which might maybe make you have some advantage. But even if you had deducted points, you still will not win the league. That's the point. Because maybe Arsenal or Liverpool will benefit, but not United.
And if we strip off I don't want them to be stripped off the titles, which will not make sense.
I think what we can say as of now, because the investigation are still on, and I think there was some analysis we did earlier
about this story.
Yes, the earliest those charges can be preferred, maybe the outcome, maybe, was it around some late 2025? Yeah, something like that, or 2026.
It doesn't matter. Somebody said a court never forgets.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if this trial will happen 2025, but the sanction should be applied.
Yes. Okay. If truly there's a mistake or there was a problem that was committed, then maybe the rule takes its course. I have no problem with that. But I doubt, because those are just haters. And
what about if we can? How will this one be? We'll look into the image of FIFA. If you look that they have sanctioned two clubs, Everton and Forest,
yes,
who have suffered heavily on this.
Yes.
And then if it reach about Manchester City, things are different. How will this one turn into the name of FIFA now?
No, things are not different. Things are the same, only that theirs investigation has been concluded. Ours, the process is still ongoing. So when it reaches that time, when they'll be giving us the
final verdict,
yes. If it is about banning or maybe financial, fines or maybe point deduction, whichever judgment or punishment they'll prefer, we still have to take it.
Do you think Manchester City can be relegated?
So what is the gravity of this? In the first instance,
just in case, let's say, even if they are not found guilty on 115 charges,
yes,
even let's say they have been found guilty on only 2 charges,
yes,
do you think Manchester City can be relegated?
But no, those 2 charges, maybe they have
it depends on the evidence,
or maybe the judgment or the punishment that accompanies them. Maybe it could be point deduction.
Yes.
It could be fine. Yes, it could be transfer ban, whichever they decide. But I doubt if it is relegation.
You don't think it's relegation?
That is maybe far-fetched.
Tell us your thoughts on Manchester City being relegated. What do you guys think? Manchester City should be relegated, or do you think they will survive? Personally, I feel they will survive.
No league.
They will be league. No, we will not. No one will. Will you miss Manchester City really? I don't.
Of course.
How?
Number one, the bar we've set is too high, because every team is now, it's like they're benchmarking against us. Every team, when they're reviewing their yearly or maybe their new season targets, they're saying we want to play like City. We want to get maximum points like City. Because we've now made other teams to be a point of reference. Every team, like the other day I was telling you about United. You're saying that Tenag is poor, maybe the performance is not good.
Yeah.
You are saying that because the type of target or the level of playing and performance that Guardiola and his boys have said is way too high. That's why you are able to see that United is not playing well. Otherwise, if everyone was playing like United, you could have not complained.
Tough one for Manchester United. Actually, we never planned to talk about Manchester. That one is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow we really have big things to come on. So make sure you smash like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. A lot of things are coming back tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's go directly into this one. Really tough one to consume. To Manchester United fans.
Yes.
To some of the people who really thought Onana. We want to talk about Onana. In this season,
yes,
we are in the middle of the season.
Yes.
In the competitive matches, Onana has already conceded 51 goals.
51 goals.
Yeah.
In all competitive games.
All competitive games.
Wow.
How many will Onana concede be at the end of the season?
That's pathetic. 51.
And it was an upgrade for the game.
I doubt. It was a downgrade. It was a downgrade. Because the previous season before he left,
and he
was the best goalkeeper.
And he conceded 61 goals by the way.
Yes, and he was the best goalkeeper in the league. He won the Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
So I don't know the wisdom Ten Hag had that he saw that the guy is now bad and Onana is now the upgrade. So I don't know which kind of wisdom he had about by bringing in Onana. So to me, I think it was a downgrade. Maybe he had hopes that maybe he was going to perform, or Onana was going to perform, but so far he has not lived up to those dreams.
I always say that
in a mess because the guy has ensured that United is out of Champions League.
What did you say?
Single-handedly.
One person
ensured, yes.
Manchester United are
out of the Champions League.
True, which is
yes, maybe the other guys were also not. They are defenders that were supposed to protect him.
Were trying.
But there were some silly mistakes.
Which
that as an individual is the one who committed. The team was damned out of Champions League.
First one to arrive, the last one to arrive World Cup.
And probably might be the first one to leave.
The first person to leave.
Yes.
Maybe.
What is but they still have a chance to.
It's not a bad. Onana is not a bad player. Where do you think the problem lies? Was he much protected by intern defenders? That is why we thought he was good, or is he now coming into? Let's say not. I don't want to call Manchester United as an average club. The pressure in Manchester United is too high for him.
I think we should first investigate why Ten Hag brought him. Was it that maybe they played together during his tenure at Ajax? Yeah. Or maybe the performance he has shown over the years.
Yeah.
So, if truly Onana was good, Inter could not allow him to leave
100%.
100%. Even if it was about business, but how do you allow one of the best goalkeepers to leave?
Even no one can do that.
No one can do that. I think there was something, maybe some indiscipline or things like that. Maybe Ten Hag knows how to communicate with him. Maybe I don't know why in the first place he decided to sign Onana. And again, he signed another goalkeeper, second goalkeeper.
Yeah.
This guy, the coach, has not even given
the second goalkeeper the chance even to play.
Yes. Even Carabao Cups, he has never played him. So I don't know the plans he has for him. Why don't you even give him? Even the Manchester United fans doesn't know him. Why don't you give him a chance even this Carabao games?
Yeah.
Even the FA games. So I don't know the problem. Onana has repeatedly committed mistakes. He has not even given that second goalkeeper even a chance just to give the guy pressure. I don't know.
It's tough one to consume with Onana because expectation now, we can say expectations are high with Manchester United fans. Then what we expected is now not what we get.
Yeah.
There is like just buying something online. Then what
has been described is different from what you have received.
So that is the situation where Manchester United fans are on now. Now we are now knowing the true colors of
Kenya
this.
Tumegongo.
Manchester United tumegongwa. So it's a really tough one. Tough season for Onana. Maybe we'll bounce back. We have to back him. Manchester United fans have to back him at the moment because now he's our number one. We can't go anywhere. Not unless we are going back to De Gea, we apologize and say,
come back. If I was De Gea, I can't come back.
You can't.
Why should I come back? No, that was the level of disrespect. You try another guy, then now when he has been defeated, now you want to call me back. I can't do that thing.
Tough one to consume. Let us hear your thoughts.
What should happen? Because like many other clubs, what they normally do, if you feel that your number one keeper is not performing, you try the second one, at least to bring in that competition. You saw it with Arsenal. Raya and how do you call the other guy? Ramsdale. He brought in Raya to give Ramsdale. And now there's that healthy competition between the two. Same to Madrid. You see clubs. You don't stick to one guy who is making everything.
That's another
question. So you should give the other guy also a chance
to try and
also to bring his expertise.
Like of the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you know you haven't subscribed yet. And to our subscribers, we want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Without you, we could not be able to reach where we are at the moment. So make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you know you are new. Another thing we want to talk about is the special one. The special one got sacked this week with the Roma, and maybe is on his way to Saudi Arabia. Do you think it's time for Mourinho to go, or is too early?
Mourinho.
What is your small analysis on Jose Mourinho? Because really interesting.
Okay, I can give you his journey first. Mourinho stormed limelight when he was managing FC Porto.
FC Porto, yeah.
Yes, and actually he went ahead and won Champions League.
Let me read a comment here. Someone is saying, John Montes, the Bentley guy. Just relax. Okay.
So that's how Mourinho stormed into limelight.
Yes.
He was managing Porto.
Yeah.
And then during his tenure, he won the Champions League.
Yes.
After that, he transitioned to Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
He also did his things there. He won the league.
Yeah.
After that, he went to Inter.
Inter, yeah.
Inter actually won treble. Do you know that?
Yeah.
He won treble 2010.
Yeah.
With the Inter, including Champions League. That's when Madrid hired him, because by that time Madrid wanted the Champions League.
Yes.
They are 10th, I don't know, 11th or 10th.
Yes.
Because they had stayed over 10 years
Without
Champions League.
Yeah.
They were calling, I don't know, La Decima or something.
Yeah.
So they thought that Mourinho
Could
be the best person to bring or to win Champions League, because they had stayed far too long.
Yeah.
So he went to Madrid. He was not able to deliver.
Yeah.
They sacked him. Not that he was not performing, but they really needed Champions League.
Yes.
He won them the league, but they were still sacked.
They wanted something next.
Yes, they wanted Champions League. After that, he went to
Was it Chelsea?
I think Chelsea. He went again back to Chelsea, or
then
United.
Then United.
Yes.
No. Chelsea twice. I think Chelsea has.
Yes, Chelsea first one after Porto. Then after Madrid. I think he went to Chelsea.
Then after
United.
Chelsea, Man United.
Then Tottenham.
Then Rome.
Yes. And in most of these cases,
yes,
in the third season of Mourinho,
it's always
always problematic.
Yes.
We normally call it third season syndrome. Because in his third season, there's always a problem. He has issues with his players,
yes,
with the technical staff,
yes,
everyone actually in the club.
Yeah. So
I think maybe it is a strategy of leaving, or I don't know. Because everywhere he has played, third season is always problematic. Yes. Including Real, United, Chelsea, everywhere, Inter, everywhere. So I think maybe that is his strategy, but also Mourinho has also outlived his self expertise.
Yeah.
He's now a shell. He's finished. That's what I can say. He's finished. He's finished. From the special one to the sacked one. Yes.
No. I think with the Mourinho,
because I was checking his statistics, all those clubs.
Yeah.
Actually, Roma, his performance has been dwindling, because Roma is where he has scored the least in terms of win percentage. He has around 48, 49 there.
Yeah.
If you compare to other clubs where he has been scoring almost 60.
He gave Roma first European. He took them first to Europe.
That's what you are a coach, you can win.
First Conference League. He gave
That's
them first European trophy. He took them to Europa final for the first time in their career, in their club history. So you have to,
that's why I was saying.
Yeah.
Yes,
it can really work for you. Do you think it will have impact in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, I've heard some rumors that
he
they're
might
looking for his signature.
Yeah.
No, he has reached a stage where he's now making money. He doesn't care anymore.
He doesn't care anymore.
Yes, because he calls himself the special one. Because he maybe thinks that he has made his name, he has made his reputation, he has built his reputation, and now he's caring about money. Yeah, he can go anywhere. I doubt if he can leave that offer. He can go to Saudi, he can take national team jobs, the Brazil team.
The Brazil, he also, I think he can do very even Portugal.
Anywhere.
But Portugal already got a manager.
Yeah, but I think he'll just head to Saudi Pro League.
Yeah.
But what we can say is that Mourinho is finished. If you only need quick fixes for 1 year, 2 years,
or 2 seasons,
yes, you'll maybe get his signatures. But if you want a long-term project with him,
no.
then you need to forget about that. It's now not the special one.
It's not the sacked one. Do you agree with Evans? Mourinho is finished. That is,
and those are the sacked one.
Is it the sacked one? Let's see down in the comment section what you guys think about that one. It's our football here. Evans, we are driving direct into the next one, which is really interesting topic. Actually, it's going to be the last conversation we are going to have. I think so. Manchester United. This is now on transfer updates. Like, don't know, Manchester United are in for another Ajax player, and we know really Manchester United. We had a really deep conversation with you here the other day about Manchester United with Erik ten Hag transfer window. Manchester United are in for another Ajax striker, Brian Broby. This one, there's a news came yesterday. So what do you think? Before we go, smash a like on the video if you know you haven't liked yet. Smash a like on the video. This is Football Hour with John Montez and Evanso, and we are discussing big football stories. So make sure smash a like on the video. If you know you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscription button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, we want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Without you, we could not be able to reach where we are at the moment. So thank you so much, and let's dive into it. Manchester United with Ajax players.
I don't know why the obsession with the Ajax.
Yes.
Before ten Hag, was there this obsession
with Ajax player?
Yes.
No. We only had maybe Ajax were taking our players. I can remember blind,
but not the other way around.
No, not the other way around.
So can we mention that even in Europe or in
there's corruption.
There's corruption and some nepotism.
There's corruption and nepotism in Europe football.
Why does all the time Ten Hag want to sign a player?
It looks
the only club that he can see is Ajax, and all those Ajax players have failed him, except maybe one is
the butcher. Martinez also is the one maybe trying, and injury also is like being the new.
Me, I think.
In your opinion?
Yeah, I think there's some under deals that maybe we might not be privy to.
Be aware with the Ajax
because
players.
It's now too much.
Yeah.
Because with money you can't trust everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if it is Europe, anyone can be corrupt. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's some
fishy deals which is happening in around
those transfer saga.
Because let's look history with Erik ten Hag.
Yeah.
This season, not even since Erik ten Hag came to Manchester United.
Yes.
When he came, this now we are talking on to transfer window, which I feel is where Erik ten Hag failed most of Manchester United. He said that I really want Anthony as my number one, and as my number one target.
Yes,
that's and we gave
his first signing.
The first signing.
Yes.
Which is around 80, not 100. We are approaching 100 million.
Yes, around 80, 90 million pounds. Yeah.
And Anthony haven't delivered.
Yes.
And the expectation were the bars were high. A Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
The expectation were high, and the performance were low.
Yeah.
You said, Onana told Manchester United fans, you know what? I'm the one driving this seat. I'm the one driving this car. And I want a player called Martinez.
Yes.
We gave him Martinez.
Yes.
No problem. The defender.
Yes.
Erik ten Hag also told us that, if you want me to succeed,
yes,
bring for me Onana.
Or a goalkeeper.
Onana.
Yes.
I had him in Ajax, and we had a good season with Ajax, and I think it's going to help Manchester United because I know how Onana plays.
Yes.
Onana has turned out to concede 51 goals, which we have already talked about just now.
Yes.
And today, not another Ajax player which played for Manchester. He wanted some people like Timber, who went to Arsenal, and now
Timber,
Timber. He went to Arsenal, and he was. He's injured. He played 2 games, and now
has been out for the longest time ever.
Longest time ever.
Yes.
Erik ten Hag told us, "Do you know what Ronaldo is a problem? We want the." I know some of Manchester fans will say that he never wanted Weghorst. He said, "Give me Weghorst." In all of people, give me a striker. Weghorst came and only scores 2. goals.
You guys, you can still remember Wegos.
I can still remember Wegos because that thing used to hurt me. Because how comes a player is loaned in Burnley?
You are letting Ronaldo go.
Then we are replacing him with Wegos. I trusted the
That was
process.
madness.
I tried to trust the process and was like, how is this one process is going to help me in any other way? We're just speaking this one is conversation. This is what is in my heart now. This is why I always feel Ten Hag has failed us somehow terribly. He said that he want to. There's a player he brought, Eriksen.
Yes.
Because Eriksen was also in Ajax with him during that period. Short that period, he said, I want Eriksen.
Yeah.
Eriksen has been premierly proven. We have seen Eriksen in Manchester United. We have Tottenham, and he's a well-proven player. Yeah. Good, but let us be honest. That transfer haven't worked perfectly.
Yeah, you've forgotten
Højlund.
Yes.
He said that he was okay. Højlund was not in Ajax, but Højlund also bring in Højlund.
Yes.
I don't want to put as the perfect striker. Leaving Kane, saying Kane is too old. He wanted a 19-year boy who can still grow. Yeah. Yet Manchester United want a real experienced striker who can
fix
things.
Quick fixes.
Now we are in a situation where Ten Hag is now in the mid. Let's say is now approaching mid-table team. Yeah. With all the signing he asked for and he was given. Now he want another Ajax striker, which in my personal opinion I don't feel is the right man. And I'm not nothing against the player, but personally I don't feel Ten Hag's transfer window is working.
Why? No,
why is always
question, why Ajax?
And a lot of money is being spent on these players.
Why Ajax? That's the big question.
Why? That's the big question. Even me, I always ask. That is why I put it. I noted it out there. Tough one.
I think I think I told you some times back that in football and also when it comes to money,
people have different interests.
Maybe the guy has some interest when it comes to transfer deals, because you cannot channel all your energy
in one club.
Yet the previous earnings have not proven to be what we had expected. So I think maybe with him he's also making some deals when such transfer situations comes in. Because you cannot all the time it's only Ajax. Why don't you even look somewhere else? Because there are so many strikers you can bring in to help you if you feel maybe the ones you have are not working well. So for me, Ten Hag, that could be his downfall. And maybe those Ajax things is what will make him being sacked maybe some other time. Because the time is coming. If he doesn't deliver European place this season, I don't think Ratcliffe will forgive him.
This is what I feel.
Because now we have a new management.
What I feel is the cause of the problem of not even Manchester United, but I think it's going to be the failure of Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag was given a car to drive. And he knew very well, I am a good driver, I can drive a car. But he never took time and checked the punctures in this car. If this car has a side mirror or doesn't have a side mirror. He just took a car and started driving it, reaching Mayu somewhere near the forest, and it is at midnight. And he is coming to notice, my car doesn't have fuel, my car doesn't have a side mirror, my car doesn't have lights. And now is what he is experiencing right now in Manchester United. Expectation now is when it's in reality of Manchester United. This is now the real car. This is now
he was given full budget and mandate to identify whoever he wants to sign with this approval. And he's the one who brought all those guys. Now they have all failed, most of them. So I think also another thing, maybe he has difficulty in benching Onana. Is because maybe it's the one who requested. Maybe management didn't want to bring in
you are bringing that aspect yesterday.
Maybe management did not want to bring in Onana, but due to the respect they had for the coach, and it is also the coach who is going to play with this player.
Not the manager.
Not the team, not the club, or senior management.
Yes.
The coach was given what he requested. And he blew a whooping 60 million pounds on this player, So maybe he has some difficulty now benching him, because maybe that's maybe the club will now tell him, no, yes, the one we requested this player,
and now he's
not
playing.
performing. Yeah. So that could be the challenge, the difficulties he's experiencing.
Tough one with Onana. I don't know how to analyze Manchester United nowadays at this moment, at this stage. And let's see our viewers' thought on to this one. What do they think of Onana performance, and what do they think of Erik ten Hag's problem with Manchester United, with Erik ten Hag's obsession with the Ajax players? Really something you're raising.
Now you have to get another striker. What is the name?
Brian Brobly, the one we are talking about.
I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
He's not.
Okay.
No.
I've never seen him playing.
I haven't watched Ajax games for a while.
Yeah, because sometimes back they were struggling. Right now they are a bit.
So with this striker, I don't see him performing. He can come into Premier League and prove us wrong. That one always happen somehow. But I don't think the obsession with those Ajax. I think we should search for something else. Maybe search in the Premier League. We have a lot of goal strikers, young strikers in Premier League, which you can look. But in January, transfer window has been quiet, especially with the Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea.
What is happening?
What is happening in transfer window? That's the question we want to ask you, by the way. What is happening in transfer window for the top? Not even everyone. Literally everyone. Only Tottenham have done something with the two players.
Timo Werner
and the other guy.
Yeah.
So it has been quiet for most of the top flights team in transfer window. What is the problem? Is it money, or is it that there's no options?
Maybe the market. There are no good players in the market maybe right now. And maybe the ones we are there are
already overpriced and all things like that.
Or maybe most of the teams they are well stocked. Maybe.
Tough one. Tough one with Premier League this season.
Because most of the teams, if they have to reinforce, let's say like my club City. If you were to reinforce, maybe defensive midfielder.
Yes.
But maybe right now
to get that with the right price,
might be difficult.
Dangerous. Also, most of the club doesn't want to lay off their players. I think loan deals can work. Let's see. We still have almost 1 week to the end of transfer window.
10 days.
Yeah. So maybe in these 10 days, a lot of things will be happening. We can't tell at the moment. But so Trippier, by the way, a big news came today about Trippier leaving to Bayern. Was it Bayern? Yeah.
There are rumors.
There's a rumor. The deal is almost closed. Newcastle are selling one of their best players. I think that one came. We were notified earlier this before the transfer window that Newcastle are looking to sell off one of their most expensive player to try to raise funds because they are in financial
crisis.
Players will be leaving. Players will be leaving, and we are coming. I know we'll be back into this Evaso tomorrow. I say our time is now running out. We said around 50. You said 50 minutes, and you're saying we are going out of time. So tomorrow, make sure you join us back into this one. A lot of things to dive into tomorrow. We will send. I hope the hookup will not be there like what happened yesterday. So make sure you smash a like on the video. We are coming back tomorrow. Make sure you join us 7:30 at night. So make sure you join for more.
They can also suggest maybe if they want some topics.
Topics to speak about to dive into. You can suggest on the comment section so that we can look into that. Tomorrow we are coming with more, and make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button.
Tomorrow there's big game.
Liverpool versus Burnley, which is Bournemouth, which is really interesting. Like our final words, as we end to, we are going to watch your AFCON. Which team are you going, by the way, in AFCON? You haven't talked for AFCON for a while. I think tomorrow we have to bring that one, special day for AFCON.
We'll also talk
about AFCON tomorrow.
But I'd say it was our neighbors.
Tanzania. Ever supported Tanzania.
They failed us big time.
So
they have gone ahead to sack their coach.
So we have to talk about that one tomorrow.
So it's like my dreams are now.
for the first time, bold decision is not working. We haven't done bold decision. Yesterday we were supposed to do bold decision.
No, I think from next weekend, Prima will be back fully, and the bold decision will also be back fully.
So we are back tomorrow. at the same place, same time. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video. We need a quorum, a big quorum. So like, share, subscribe. Until we do the next one, enjoy. Bye bye.